Monterey County Free Libraries. I am the Adult Literacy and Volunteer Services Manager. I am here on this Self-Care Sunday to share with you one of my most favorite practices, and that is drinking yerba mate from a gourd. And we're doing this today because mate is sometimes called the national drink of Argentina, and Argentina, like the United States, celebrates their independence in July, on July 9th, in fact. And we have several other South American countries that celebrate their independence in July, and those are Colombia on the 20th, Venezuela on the 5th, and Peru on the 28th. And you might actually find someone in Peru who also enjoys drinking yerba mate. So people drink it in Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Peru, and Bolivia for sure. And of course, there are plenty of us in the United States drinking yerba mate. So let me begin with some of our tools. So this is some bilingual vocabulary for you. This is a straw type item. These can be made from metal. Mine is well used. These can be made from metal. I have a bamboo one. They can also be made of other substances like, bamboo. So those two. It is a straw and it has a sort of a sieve on the bottom. Here's my most frequently used one. It has some like a tea ball sort of on the bottom of it so that you don't drink the herbs as you are sucking it up from your cup. So it's like an individualized serving, and it's a very friendly thing that probably hasn't been done very much in COVID because you share. So going on a little further, then you have your mate. This is a nice one with cork and glass. It's decorated and it has a stand. And this is actually the mate. The yerba is the stuff that goes in it. That's the tea. I also have, and this I love these ones for their decorativeness, but I like the metal cup because it keeps it hotter. I like my mate very, very hot. So I also have this cup that I just bought on Amazon. But these came from friends who brought them back from Argentina. So we have bombilla is the straw, mate is the cup, and then the yerba is the green tea that goes inside. This is one that I've been able to find locally. It is actually Argentine, but it has writing on it in Arabic. I have some that I again had to resort to Amazon for that is Argentine, Suave Union. It's a little bit too suave for me. I like it to have a little bit more kick. People drink mate for lots of reasons because it does have a kick. It's not substantiated, but there are talks of the mateing kick having less of a crash than a caffeine kick. I don't know if I can say that that's true or not, but I enjoy drinking mate, and it does have a pick-me-up factor to it. I drink it in the morning, but many people in South America drink it in the afternoon. At one time, I was drinking it both. So we have yerba, bombilla, mate. Then you need for heating your mate, you have a thermo, which is thermos. And you keep your hot water in the thermos and you pour individualized servings. You also may use azúcar. There it is, azúcar, which is sugar. And some people have these in their home that have a little container for mate and a little yerba, and a little container for sugar when they're serving. But I drink mine bitter, and the word for bitter is amargo. So I drink mine without sugar most of the time. So we have a quick vocabulary again: bombilla, mate, termo, azúcar, yerba. Excellent. So the way I am impatient, so I boil my water and then add a little bit of cool water to it because you are not to put boiling water on your leaves because it burns them. So no quemas tu hierba con agua hirviendo. Don't burn your mate with boiling water. So I'll show you the process. Just a moment. Back again. So perhaps you can hear my water boiling or heating, and I will show you the process a little bit. So I have my yerba here, and I'm going to pour some into my cup. And I want to fill it 2/3 to 3/4 full. You don't need it all the way full because you need water for the yerba to expand. So as you can see, you may have been able to see, there's some dust that comes off the yerba, and that's polvo. And see, I've filled it about 3/4 full. And then I shake it up, and I get rid of some of the dust before drinking. So usually I do this over the sink. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. All right, it'll be worth it. So I have my thermos here, and it's steaming, so I'm going to pour a tiny bit of cold water in there so it's not boiling. Not too much. Also, I've shaken my yerba in the cup, and I've gotten rid of a bunch of the dust there. And now I'm going to pre-prepare it with a little bit of cool water so that I don't burn the leaves. So here we are. And that also makes it easier for you to get the bombilla in there because sometimes the yerba can be pretty packed and it's hard to get it in there. So once you get it wet, you can scoop it in there, and then you have your yerba all ready. I'm going to put the lid here on my thermo. This is probably my 4th or 5th thermo. I'm hard on them. This is a daily habit. So, and sometimes I bring this if I'm going with me somewhere. So I am hard on my thermoses. So this one has a nice little arrow that shows me where I'm going to pour. And I'm just going to pour and aim for where the bombilla is, where the straw is. There we go. And now the first one is called sonso, which is like a dummy. So the first one might be a little bit cool still, or not to a good temperature, maybe a little bit too strong. A lot of people spit it out, but I don't. Yeah, it needs some more heat, so I'm going to serve myself another one. I'm drinking the sonsos for you. There we go. Again, see how, if I tilt it, I might burn myself. The top around layers are still dry. And then it's this right here where I have the straw that is the wet part, where I'm putting the water in to brew it, if you will. It's getting really good now. Okay, so if you were here and it weren't time that we were not spreading germs, I would pour you one, and here we would go, and it'd be your turn. Te toca. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little foray into the Argentine national drink for Argentina's Independence Day on July 9th. I'll see you on another Self-Care Sunday. Have a good one.